And hello and welcome everybody to the start of a new Let's Play, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom for the Nintendo GameCube. I've been actually looking forward to playing this, so let's go ahead and start a new game, start the story mode. Yeah, I played for like a short time. Anyway, we get the choice of two storylines. I thought for a while, and I kinda think that it'd be best to just start with Yugi. We'll eventually do the Kaiba storyline later, so this game plays very different from the card game, so if you're not like into the card game or something, you can still get some enjoyment from this. And we get a nice little quote from whoever that is, Alexander Irving. Sorry, I don't know you, guy. Forgive the audio; it crackles a little bit. I can't really help that. Should I read this? I guess I could try. Well, this might be the lab mentioned in that letter you got. SIC Domino Labs? Yes, this looks like the place. It's pretty far from the city. There's nothing else here. Doesn't the building look futuristic? SIC is a famous overseas game company, isn't it? It's a new game company that just started here in Japan, but it's already becoming a major player. Although it's relatively new, it's gotten pretty big by releasing a bunch of innovative games. They've been using 3D images and virtual reality research to create some amazingly lifelike environments. It sounds a lot like what Kaiba's company does. According to the invitations, they're doing exactly the same kind of work as Kaiba Corporation. By the way, I am terrible at voice acting. SIC has incorporated cutting-edge technologies to develop next-generation virtual reality technology. Blah 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 Exposition. SIC hopes to work in the field of games to perfect this technology using the wildly popular duel monsters. SIC plans to further develop the technology through gameplay. Their technological goals may be scientific, but if they are using duel monsters, I want to get a look at it. Me too! This is so exciting, but why did they send invitations to us? I think they sent invitations to everybody that ranked well at the Duelist Kingdom in Battle City. Wait, really? So why the hell did they send invitations to Taya and Tristan? Oh, whatever. In order to test the new Duel Simulator Kingdom, SIC is sponsoring a test trial. And respectfully ask for your assistance in helping us make Kingdom the best game it can be. It also says to bring friends if you want. Naturally I thought, oh okay, well that explains it. Naturally I thought of you guys right away. Just so we're all here, all clear, I can't talk. I'm here because I did well in the tournaments. Oh yeah, then where's your invitation? They must have sent it to the wrong address. Yeah sure, at least we know that Yugi's here as a finalist. That's it, come on Tristan, I'll take you right here now. Stop it, both of you, this is no time to fight. Look, there's someone from the lab waiting for us, let's get going. Oh no, it's the hair guy. You must be Yugimoto, we've been waiting for you. Uh-huh, that's me, and these are my friends. Wonderful, let's all go inside, shall we? Okay. Hey Yugi, didn't we see this guy at Kaiba Corporation one? Yeah, he's the hair guy. I think so, but all the people at Kaiba Corporation give off the same kind of weird vibe. You are correct, I did work for Kaiba Corporation. Jeez, he heard us. We're almost at the main lab. What in the world? It's a dual disc, dude. This is SIC's latest simulator, codenamed Kingdom. This is just a prototype. We're actually using the dual disc for packaging reasons. It's all original SIC hardware on the inside. Yeah, that's a bunch of bull. Is this what you used to recreate the world of duel monsters? Yes. Our tests of Kingdom have been very successful so far. We have constructed an entire fantasy world based on duel monsters. We'd like you to help us test the simulator by simply playing the game as you normally would. The simulator supports multiple players, so you will all be able to play at the same time. In multiplayer mode, everyone joins the game as a different game character. Sounds like a network game or something. These new games are so awesome. Kingdom is a fantasy world. The card monsters there are alive. You will all join the resistance and fight against the Empire, which is suppressing the general population. Of course, you'll all participate in the game as different characters. The game is currently set for a few hours, and we'll be recording your play data from here. Cool, well, what are we waiting for? Let's play! Yeah! I, again, apologize for my lack of voice acting talent. This is so exciting. I wonder what it will be like. Yugi, does this seem on the level to you? Huh? What do you mean? This whole simulator seems suspicious. You're probably just overreacting. Ah, it's about to start. Ah, Exposition. After 300 years of ruling the whatever continent, whatever empire, Segvarthus, I guess, is faced with a crisis. Since the 12th Emperor Heishin ascended to the throne, corruption and brutality has spread through the empire. People suffer oppression, but their complaints have fallen on deaf ears. Oh, yeah, I mean, look at that emperor. Who'd want to serve him? I mean, jeez. Heishin and the select group of his underlings have been living in the lap of luxury. Their lavish lifestyle is supported by heavy taxation, which has pushed most of the populace to the brink. People in the fringes of the empire has responded with rebellion and revolt. This uprising has extended as far as the northern part of the empire on Vaxi Island. Wait, what? What's the matter? I don't know, but I've got a really bad feeling about this. Kingdom what? Safety lock engaged. Beginning transition to mode 2. Huh? What's happening? What? Gi. Yugi. Happen, Lord Yugi. Lord Yugi, wake up, please, Lord Yugi. Ugh. Oh, my head. Who the hell is this blue guy? Actually, he seems familiar. He's from other games. You seem to be coming out of it. Where am I? Huh? You're in the port city of Makhad on the western edge of Vaxi Island. You lost consciousness suddenly. You just passed out right in the middle of our meeting, don't you remember? Remember what? You appear to be suffering from memory loss. Let me explain everything as quickly as I can, even though this is taking forever. Your name is Yugi. Really? You were just calling him Yugi. You had to remind him his name is Yugi? Whatever. You were the leader of the resistance here in Makhad. We were planning our next attack when you passed out. We have tricked the Imperial forces into splitting up, and Etos, the ruler of those lands, is left with few gods. It was the perfect chance for us to break the Emperor's repressive hold, and we are just about ready to attack. Is any of this coming back to you? Anything at all? No, none of it. I have absolutely no idea what you are talking about, but it sounds like I'm expected to take command at the Resistance. That is correct, Lord Yugi. You are, after all, Supreme Commander of the Resistance. Without you, we don't even have enough marshals. You must lead on the front lines. Marshal? Oh dear, have you forgotten everything? Marshals are a type of general and are essential to a battle. Marshals can control monsters and engage in battle by pitting their monsters against those of the enemy. Each monster has incredible power equal to that of several thousand human soldiers. That is why the marshals hold the key to victory in any battle. However, the number of men with this power over monsters is small, including you. The Resistance has but 3. Wow, that's hurting my throat. So, you're telling me that I have this special martial ability? You have it in spades, sir. Although I'm afraid that your powers might be weaker in your current state. You'll just have to get it back slowly in battle. In the beginning, I will assist your recovery, Lord Yugi. Remember that Imperial units usually have a marshal assigned to them as well. You will need to get your battle instincts back if you are going to defeat the Imperial marshals.
For the time being, we need to finish planning our strategy and organize our units. Come this way.
Well, this is a fine mess we're in.
I know. It doesn't feel like we have any control over the game.
I think it's safe to assume that we are trapped in this fantasy game world. They must have been planning on using us as their lab rats from the beginning.
I wonder if the rest of our friends are here too.
It's likely. They are probably all just as confused by whatever character roles they've been thrown into as well.
We've got to find a way out here.
I don't know how much of what the SIC techies told us is true, but they did say that this is a game.
Uh-huh.
Then it's got to have an ending, right? Maybe if we play the game and clear all the levels,
it'll lead to a way out.
That makes sense. With help from the rest of our friends, we're sure to find a way home. That seems to be our best bet for now.
Oh great, what's his voice again? Please look carefully at the map of Rendezvous. This is Makhad, where we are right now.
That glowing part over there.
And this is the target of our next battle. We are going to liberate the rest of Vaxi Island.
Okay. That's a pretty big island, you know, but okay, whatever.
In order to do that, we have got to take control of that place, the provincial capital to the east. That place over there.
I see.
That place is a large castle in the northern section. It is well defended and houses a large fighting force. We won't stand a chance if we attack head on. First, we have got to get them to divide up their force. We should be able to lure some units away from the capital by liberating nearby lands. Places like Eto's Makhad. We have already managed to thin out the defenses at Makhad. Let's attack in force and take our first victory.
Okay, what should I do?
Gee, you had the leader asking what to do. That's not a good sign. You will direct your marshals on the field of battle and attack the enemy main base, Lord Yugi. I'm certainly not as strong as you, but I will also command a team of monsters and assist you. Just remember that none of your other marshals are nearly as powerful as you are. We depend heavily on you. Your success on the battlefield is the key to the success of the resistance. There are many other details to plan. Let's start with organizing our units for the difficult battle ahead.
Man, that hurts my voice. What do you mean by organizing?
As you may remember, I mentioned a little while ago that the enemy army has its own marshals. Only a marshal commanding his own monsters stands any chance against an enemy marshal. No matter how weak a marshal may be, he can command up to 3 monsters. We are fighting an enormous empire. The number and power of its monster units are just as frightfully enormous. We must organize our own monsters in the units so that we can combat the enemy. Luckily for us, we have several monsters that are willing to fight for our cause. The first thing you need to do is organize the monsters into groups and then assemble them to your marshals. Assign them. Each group of monsters is called a team. Please try to remember that, Lord Yugi.
Okay.
Let's start assembling our teams, shall we? After the teams are assembled, it's time to send them to battle. When you are ready, please let me know. Also pay special attention to the central monster of each team. This monster is the team leader, and the team's movement speed is determined by the speed of its leader.
I understand. I'll start by assembling my teams. Wow, that was a lot of exposition just to tell us that here's our... shoot, there's a lot of stuff I can talk about here. Like the guy said, you have 3 monsters per team. A marshal is like your leader, which for this team the marshal is Yugi, or Yami Yugi, whatever you want to call him. And he's got 3 monsters. He's got a Karibo, Celtic Guardian, and the Feral Imp. And then you go down to this guy, Fizdis. No idea who this guy is, just some random dude. He's got Kanakabuto. I think that's a crappy vanilla card. He's got the Horn Imp and a Penguin Soldier. If you press the R button, you can cycle through the different things. You can see each monster has an attack. We don't have any items at the moment, and then as they level up, they gain abilities if they don't already have some. Like the Horn Imp is Night Adept, which means that during the nighttime he's a little bit stronger. And Water Adept, it goes. There's a lot of details. I'll briefly go over some of the stuff. You know, you got your EXP, which you gain from fighting battles in your level. The heart is basically your life points. Each individual monster in this game has their own life point count. When it goes to 0, like any RPG, you die. And then the sword is attack points. The shield is defense points. The star is the number of times you can attack per battle. And the little money sack is, I think, how much money they cost to maintain. And then that orb has a different color. That's like their element. And then that other weird little thing next to the orb is like their type or whatever. So yeah, and then the last guy we have, the blue guy, his name is Shaimon. Your marshals or deck masters, whatever you want to call them, they level up too as you go through battles, and as they level up, they power up their monsters with stronger attacks or more health and whatnot. Let's check out his team. He starts with a Shadow Spectre, Zombie Warrior, and the Beaver Warrior. That's a weird team, but okay. So that's just the brief little. Yeah, you can look a little more in depth. I mean, get some details, whatever. So that's it. We can go over items and stuff as we get them, and it's been a pretty long exposition. So why don't I go ahead and save the game, save over my old file, and we'll just continue next time and actually start an actual battle, and hopefully I don't have to talk quite so much. There's not as much text in future battles. So yeah, see you guys next time, and hope you look forward to more of this.